Hey, check this out. Just hanging out here in the backyard, playing around with one of my new project guns. Can you guess what it is? Got that end cap, got that frame. It's an axe, or specifically it's a unmilled slug body axe, as you can see here. 2" by 2" piece of aluminum that's holding all the internals of an axe. Fully functional, as you can see here. Pretty cool, isn't it? So what this is it's a project I've been working on for last couple months. It's basically the same thing as my slug bodies for shockers, which are unmilled blank bodies, except this version is for an axe. You can see here's one that I already made. Look at the bottom of it. Got all the internals for making an axe, including a couple little enhancements here and there. Big 3 changes that I've made. The first is integrated feed neck directly into the top of the gun. It holds feed neck like one of these, Empire spec. This is one I made, but it's basically the same spec as what Empire uses. The other difference is I've added material on the back of the body that basically extends it around the outside of the bolt end cap. That's just for future cosmetic things. And then the third difference, obviously, is I added eye covers to the gun, and that lets you access the inside of the, or I shouldn't say the inside, it lets you access the outside of the eye lenses, including the detents, which fit in there, and it uses little tiny cap screws to hold it onto the body. Interesting thing, pretty interesting. So what this is basically is it's an unmilled blank body that's ready to accept cosmetic milling onto the outside. It has all the internals that will create a functional gun, but no cosmetics. So the next step now that these are done is to create cosmetic systems and make some custom bodies. I don't exactly know if these will be available for sale. I would like to sell them, but it depends on the demand. But having said that, at the time I'm making this video, it'll probably be a while until I get any sort of response on these things. So you'll have to check the forums, check Facebook, check places like that for updates. Now normally what I would do is throw a hopper on top of this thing and shoot off a couple rounds over the chrono, except I realized just now that if I put this feed neck on here, I'll never be able to get it off because there's no way to access the screw on the other side of the body. So I'm not going to bother doing that. I'm still going to chrono the gun, but we're just going to do it the old-fashioned way by loading paint nice and slow. This gun, I'm just running a stock bolt. Pressure is at, well, whatever that is, a little bit over 160, maybe it's 170 psi. Dwell is at stock. And this is using one of New Mech's VL frames with a widened air chamber down here. The foregrip that you see is what's one of my 3D printed test grips for what I'm tentatively calling the fat grip. Just basically it's fatter than the stock grip when you look at it from the front, thinner from the side. Just a different ergonomic system. And then that trigger right there is a stereolithography 3D printed trigger that looks kind of like the VP Siths, but it's got a little bit of a shape difference. I got this from Smart Baller Paintball, Smart Baller 91 specifically. I don't think he sells them, but it's a pretty cool little thing. Alright, as you can see, I've got a ball loaded. Look at that. Civil War style. I'm going to try chronoing it. 297. 293. 292, 290, 294, 290, 291, 290, 277, well that's weird, 293, 292, 281, and here's my last shot, 284, It's actually pretty consistent. I'm surprised at that. So I guess that's it. In the future you might look for these available. I don't know if they'll be available or not. It'd be cool if they would be, but it depends on demand. Like I said, depends on logistics, on exactly how long they take to make. But in any case, it's pretty cool, isn't it? Alright, just let me know. Got any questions, comments, pass them along. Thank you. Bye.